Excited for the support here at YSU and the love that everybody has for women's basketball. There's nothing like it.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
A lot of highlights, right? Coming off of year one and that first game here in Zidane Family Arena, Bigley Center. We unfortunately got postponed because of the power outage, right? So really cool to walk out in front of this crowd and the amount of support that we have here for basketball, both men's and women's. Was everything I had imagined, and to do that for the first time was definitely a highlight for me. I think as the season went on, how our team grew throughout the course of year one was really important for our program. Maybe not as many wins as we had hoped, but the foundation that we laid in year one was so important to our success going forward, and was really a credit to our student athletes, how much they bought into our core values, how we want to do our everyday, day-to-day. Very happy about what we accomplished in year one, and I think it has really set the stage for year two. Some of those lowlights, I don't think you don't talk about year one without the amount of injuries that we had. Obviously, we had many season-ending injuries to a lot of our top players, and so I'm excited to have them back. Really looking forward to that, but that was definitely a low light of the year. However, how our program really rallied around them and brought them into our huddle, and I thought it was again a testament to our core values and our family atmosphere. You look at a player like Sophia Gregory, another one like Erica King, who probably got a lot of time that maybe we didn't think as freshmen, and then for Sophia to become the Horizon League Player of the Year was really the icing on the cake to what she was able to accomplish, especially as the year went on. So excited to have both of those back, as well as continue to bring some of our younger kids along. So those injuries, yes, as much as they hurt our roster, really help some individuals, really get some great experience, for what I think is going to be a big year two for many of them. It was important for us to go in the portal and bring in some more experience, because we are still very much a young team. We are a bunch of freshmen and sophomores, some redshirt freshmen now, and so it was crucial to attack that portal and bring some experience. And I think we did that with our point guard position, bringing in a player like Casey Santoro, who's got unbelievable experience at Kent State as well as Florida Gulf Coast. She brings that championship level experience, being in the NCAA tournament, has played a lot of basketball games, and she's done an unbelievable job of really sliding in and fitting nicely into our young team. Another player that I'm really familiar with, Paulina Hernandez, comes to us from Cleveland State. Another person who brings championship level experience, and I think will fit really, really well with our post group. When you look and you evaluate, year one and things you want to improve on, that was first and foremost, on my docket is our offensive flow, our efficiency on that side of the ball. It needs to improve. We've implemented a brand new system to this team, and so my hope is in year two they're much more familiar with it, they're much more comfortable in it. We want to play much more up-tempo. We didn't play at the pace that I wanted to. I think that some of that was due to the injuries. I think some of that was due to just the newness of everything. So that has been our focus this summer, is really hitting the offensive side of the ball, our transition game in particular. We want to shoot the three a lot. We want to shoot it at a much higher clip. So again, bringing in some players, like Casey, like Paulina, that can shoot the three. A freshman in Brooke Adkins, who has three-point range, I think will help, that number, as well as we get one of our best three-point shooters back in Danielle Cameron, who unfortunately, our fans only got to see 2.5 games or 1.5 game of her. So I think that will help our overall average, as we go forward. When you look at my experience and our teams, in the past, we've always been one of the top defensive teams, So even, fifth, for me, I want to be in that top three type of category. So I think, again, keeping a lot of, our principles the same. We've been able to, again, recruit really good players that I think will fit to our style, will fit to our system. We'll add some length there. But I think overall, I was really happy with our defensive, side of the ball, and hopefully we'll be able to continue that and even to probably take it to another level this year. It's going to be a fun Horizon League schedule. There was a lot of graduation in our league, so it'll be very interesting to see, who has brought in who, what those portal transfers look like, how everything comes together. Really excited, again, that we have 9 returners coming back. And so for a lot of our group, this will not be their first go around, in the Horizon League like it was last year. I think I'm most excited about the continuity within our program. Even for me, in walking into year 2, it just feels different. We've had great continuity within our staff. We've obviously had the 9 players return and been able to sprinkle in some really good transfers and a lone freshman in Brooke Adkins that I think will really help our program. So for me, it's the familiarity, it's the continuity, but again, excited for the support here at YSU and the love that everybody has for women's basketball. There's nothing like it.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.